I think there are many reasons why people find delegation difficult. There are some real practical things like time. You know, it can often take longer to train somebody to do something than it can to do it yourself. I think there are other things that maybe the people we need to delegate to haven't yet got the skill set, or we doubt their motivation to do it. Often it's about our own control. You know, we find it difficult to let go. Or we may just love doing it. It may be something that we really want to do. I think also sometimes it's the process of delegating. It's not about the task itself. It's that, you know, everybody's busy, and sometimes we know that, and we worry about the reaction of people that we're going to give more work to. So lots of things going on. What we try and do in our program is to be really honest about that. These barriers, whether they're real, like time constraints, or perceived, like control, they're going to have to be overcome if we want delegation to work. So there are lots of tools that we will put in place, lots of things that we discuss. I think, to give an example, we get people to think about what are the circumstances under which you could let go. So let's say you're asking somebody to do a report in a few months' time. You might say, well, I could let go if they come to me with a plan in week one, if we meet once a week to talk about progress, if they hit a few milestones on the way, and if they get a draft to me with 2 weeks to go. That might be what you need. Other people might not need all of that. They might need a little less. But I think it's much more honest to say to somebody, look, you know, this is something I want to let go. Maybe you're finding it difficult to pass it on. It's the first time you've passed it on. So these are the things that you're going to put in place in order to make sure that it happens. Of course, if they tick all the first few boxes, then you're going to feel much more likely to let go and say, actually, this is moving great. Maybe we can let go. Maybe we can just speak, you know, in 2 weeks' time, because this is making good progress. If they don't hit any of your first boxes, then it would be perfectly reasonable for you to say, I'm a bit nervous about this because we had an agreement and you've missed those first milestones. So let's talk about how we can make that happen. But it's a much more honest approach, and it allows you over time to let go and empower, because there's nothing worse than telling somebody that you trust them and then kind of hanging around them like a demented wasp, watching over them to make sure that it's done.